All right. Well, hello. Hey, cool. Sorry about the delay. I love that my daughter likes to hang out with me, but not so much at 9 o'clock at night. All right. I. Let's see here. What can I do? Low frame rate. Whatever. We're good. It's Frank. It's Jazz. What's up? All right. We're learning as we go, kids. Why won't this poll come up? Oh man. Well, hello you two. Welcome to the show. I was just lamenting to myself about how I love that my daughter loves spending time with me, but I don't love it so much at 9 o'clock at night. So I think, thankfully, she's finally asleep. So this is an open forum. Let's talk about what you want to talk about. Talk about Ghostbusters. Talk about whatever. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about right now. Tom Baker, the fourth Doctor Who, turns 92 years old today. Still kicking, still charismatic as ever. So, um, sitting on a couch. Yes, Jazz. You're about to have it in stereo. It's Pryor. Hey, what's up? All right. We've got Dubuque area represent. We got Chicago. Holy smokes. We're getting people from all over the Midwest. Isn't this neat? So I'm trying to create a poll, but my boomer ass is a boomer. Um, there we go. Oh, Garaka's hitting very, very much hard um, in Iowa as well. To the point where I don't think the kids are going to go to school on Friday, which is going to make work productivity just, absolute crap. So let me know if y'all can see the poll that I just published. Tonight we're talking about Doctor Who because it's Tom Baker's birthday today, 92 years old. Your options are quite limited. It's either Tom Baker or you're wrong and someone other than Tom Baker. If we have any Whovians in the live stream tonight. I was a Midwest poor, so we didn't have cable TV. I watched a lot of Iowa public television as a youngster, which meant a lot of Red Green Show and a lot of British sci-fi and comedy. So shows like Keeping Up Appearances, Are You Being Served, Red Dwarf, Doctor Who. I mean, kids my age were watching Ren and Stimpy, and that's what I was watching, which is why I am the person that I am today. Prior, how cold is it up there? Because I'm complaining about how cold it is in Iowa, and currently it's 26, feels like 13. It's cold. Can y'all hear me? Okay, everything cool? I'm getting my same frames per second error, but it's because I'm using a webcam from 2014. Red green. Keep your stick on the ice. I like that the demolition guy was one of the. Was he the chief in Dances with Wolves? I don't know. He had a high position. 14 degrees of heat. Is it actual 14 or does it feel like 14? Because it feels like, what did I say? It feels like 13 in good old Muscatine, IA right now. And Jazz, are you still there? Like, I really hope your pregnancy's going well. My wife is 5 foot nothing and gave birth to a child that was over 8 pounds, and then like 15 months later, oh, that's really cool. And then like 15 months later, had a kid that was over 10 pounds. So I can't imagine you carrying twins right now. That's yeah, you deserve whatever you want when this is all said and done. Buffalo, New York. Yeah, I mean, Iowa Public Television, when they did their festival things, like we were always like way up there as far as contributions to keep the show going. So the twins say hi. Hello. My best Frank Welker voice there. Red Green always made a lot of trips to Iowa, but unfortunately, they were usually like Des Moines or something, which is a couple hours away, and my parents weren't about to drive their 10-year-old son to meet Red Green in Des Moines. Oh. So how we feeling? Like, we feeling all right? I just realized I had the wrong microphone plugged in. Oh, man. Alright, at least you can still hear me. Shoot. I'm okay, not too shabby. Well, that's good to hear, Frank. Oh, work has been awesome. Had a long chat with a friend today. My heart is happy. You know what? This makes my heart happy. I appreciate you. Anyone who pops in here to say hi to me and not talk about preschool or VoIP telephony or, you know, Curious George, other toddler things. It's nice to interact with people that have similar interests with me, because I can only watch so much Simon the Bunny before I start to lose my noodle. Much like how my wife sometimes laments, why are we watching Ghostbusters again? And the answer is because it makes me happy. That's why. Yeah, I keep getting this frames per second error. I need to ignore it because I know the video quality isn't super because of, I don't know if we were grown-ups maybe. I don't know. I said some pretty grown-up things at work today. For those of you who don't know, I work at the University of Iowa, and I'm kind of like the pseudo project lead on a campus-wide migration right now, and I had some words for my boss. things got testy, but we're still friends. Am I going to Ecto Cruise in June? Maybe. Yeah, it kind of depends on how things shake out because my son's birthday is the first, it's June 2nd, and then Evie's is in late August, August 30th. And we tried to do something like in the summertime for both of them. I just don't know when that's going to be. When is the Ecto Cruise prior? I know it's in June. I suppose I could look it up, eh? I've got a computer right in front of me. I know the Iowa GBs have been to Ecto Cruises in the past. I think it's been a hot minute since they've been to one, though. There it is. Ecto Cruise. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about. Am I just not seeing it prior? I don't. June 6th, Saturday. Alright. So I stand by what I said. A definitive maybe. I know the boss man, Bowsman, wants to celebrate the 15-year anniversary of the Iowa Ghostbusters. Holy smokes. I've only been around for. Is this year 3? I can't remember. But I have not been around for the majority of those years. I'd like to. I think if I were to put my truck in it, I'd want to get the topper for it so I can make it a mobile containment unit because the cover on the bed just doesn't look as cool. That's a Ike fixes his house and moves out of this house. Problem. I don't have the funds to spend on Ghostbusters stuff as much as I used to. Especially now that the kids are getting older and they like can actively point at a thing and go, I want that. Crap. Okay. I will say, I don't know if anyone took advantage of it, and I don't know if it's still a special or not. But the 1984 Plasma series Ecto 1 was on super sale if you were a Prime member. And we actually snagged one for my son, and he's like 5 points away in his chore chart from getting it, and he has no idea it's in the house. He's like, I want a video game. I was like, I think you want this instead. Trying to hint to him, like, I can get this to you, like, now, as long as you do what I ask you to do. Actually, it's still not a bad price on that. Ooh, that's cool. So if you're in the market for one and you want to give Jeff Bezos some more money, I think we actually got it like $15 cheaper. I have the Afterlife version. I don't really need another version, and or I don't know if you can tell from my office, I'm running out of room for stuff. So maybe have a larger area dedicated to Ghostbuster stuff, because like this is my nerd area, but this is also, and my office is really dirty. Like this is where I work, so yeah, I don't have a lot of real estate to work with in here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it's fun. People come down here, and I've got 2 large monitors plus my laptop for work. I've got a 40-inch TV, that's hooked up to my rig and I don't know, it's like a 27-inch computer monitor that's up on top of the tower. So it screens galore in my office, and then the rest of it is just stuff. So much stuff. That's the joy of being a fan, right? Is having all the stuff. What model van is it, Pryor? If you're still here. I wish I could actually see, like, who's here. I just see that there's a couple people here. I'm not using mobile. I'm actually using, like, browser. So, and this is my second stream, so I have no idea. That's better. A white Caravan, I think. Well, I don't know where old Jeffy is, but he just bought his wife a newer white van, and boy is he itching to ectofy that. I don't think his wife knows about that, though. So that'll be fun. Oh, I didn't turn my Haslab pack down. I just got the Easter egg of a spooky creature. Anyone in here back the 84 pack? What'd you think about the news of it getting delayed? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, that would be beneficial. I was a little bummed about the delay email that I got, but honestly, I looked at Agatha and I was like, I think I'll be okay. Honestly, the 84 pack for me is going to be a display item. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into Agatha. And she deserves the right to be paraded around at cons, in my humble opinion. So, not like a kit build, not a 3D pack build, but boy howdy is it a heavily modified rig that I'm super proud of, because I've never really modified anything like that before. But it was fun to do. I mean, I used to be a AV technician, so I'm just dangerous enough with low voltage. And obviously, I tore things apart to do repairs and whatnot, so I wasn't too nervous about it. But I think the thing I was most nervous about working inside that pack is just how flimsy the wiring was in there. Holy smokes. That's why it was as cheap as it was. That wiring inside is poor. But I do love Agatha, even though sometimes she hurts my back after I wear her for a while. Joys of getting old. Have a good night. Stay warm. Yeah, someone needs to tell Garaka to feck off. I'm kind of sad. I had planned on connecting my tower to the TV so I could share Tom Baker Doctor Who with everybody. But come to find out, the video card only has one HDMI out. I have to talk to Ghostbuster Jeffy about this. This is a problem. No Whovians tonight. That's okay. Everyone's got their own stuff. Oh, was there a work thing I needed to get done? I do not know. Oh, I could bring that up. I don't know. Actually, this came up when I was looking up the Ecto Cruise. Oh, wrong thing. With the Montgomery County Ghostbusters. Raising money for little Corbin. should be getting one of their patches soon. Poor little buddy. So if you got some dimes to spare, kick some over Brian's way. He'll send you a patch, and that'll help out Corbin and fam. So yeah, I know it's cool that not only do I get to wear a proton pack as an adult, which is all young Ike wanted to do, but I got to do that and be philanthropic with it. I was. Oh, Shannon, hello. Oh, that put a big smile on my face. Hello! Are you staying warm? I hope you are. It's awfully cold, and it's windy in Muscatine, Iowa, so I could only imagine how windy it is in Chicago right now. But yeah, so like a lot of major universities do this. Hey, and Hagen's got a Hagen's here too. So a lot of major universities do this, but the student body does something that's called Dance Marathon, and it's a 24-hour dance party where those that actually get to be a part of the event, I think they have to raise a minimum of $500. And then there's no sitting, no resting, no nothing, like you're standing the whole time. But it's a really cool thing the students do. They raise millions of dollars every year to the Children's Hospital. I've missed you too. I need to get to Chicago sooner than later. Gotta tell the wife and kids to let me go be a Ghostbuster in the Windy City. I would love to do that. So I went to my first dance marathon my senior year, and then after I graduated, I started working for. Yeah, it's really cold. Started working for Best Buy, and at the time they were a huge sponsor of the event, and we would bring like 30 to 50 TVs and Wii's and Xboxes and whatnot, and we would have video games for the kiddos, their families, and the dancers to play. And then Best Buy's involvement kind of started dipping away as corporate found out how much money we were burning through to make that happen with policies on returns and whatnot. So it's kind of neat that I get to rekindle that relationship with Steads through the Iowa Ghostbusters. Anytime I can put a smile on a kiddo's face who's having a rough time is a good time for sure. So, and as Dr. Bankman eloquently put it, the kids love us. So. I do have a poll up. I don't know if you're Whovians, but it's who's your favorite Doctor Who? Is it Tom Baker, or is it Are You Wrong and someone other than Tom Baker? And the reason why is Tom Baker was the 4th iteration of Doctor Who, and he just turned 92 years old today. Still kicking. So I'm actually watching the last series of Tom Baker right now as I'm doing this. Ironically enough, it's an episode where he ages. And yeah, he looks, in the show, he looks nothing like what he looks like now. So I know Pryor gave me some red-green love, us Midwest poors in our public television. I suppose it would be a stark difference having over-the-air TV even today in Chicago than it would be like Muscatine. Like, we got to make sure the lights not bouncing off the Mississippi and the wind's blowing in the right direction in order to get some stations that are all in the Quad Cities that are 30 miles away. Like, miss analog TV, damn it. I used to live out in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, and my antenna was a wire hanger that I plugged into the coax jack, and I got all the channels I could ever want. Chris Eccleston is a good one. He was the perfect cast for New Who. I was like, oh, I remember this show, and then I was like, I know him, and then, yeah, a couple episodes in, I was like, okay, must watch all the time. Though I will say, out of New Who, I think my favorite might be Matt Smith. Like, when Tennant left, I was like, I don't know who this mop head is that's going to replace him, but it's not going to be David Tennant. And he won me over in the first 10 minutes. I was like, okay, no, I like you quite a bit. I will watch all your episodes. It kind of got a little leery when there was that partnership with BBC America and they were kind of forcing America on the show. And what I like about Doctor Who is it's very British and a nice change of pace from America, which I think a lot of us could use nowadays. I said it, Zuckerberg. What are you going to do about it? I guess we'll find out when the Actahawk page is down tomorrow. Jodie got a lot of flack too, and I don't think it was deserved. I thought she was going to be a good doctor. She has plenty of good episodes. When I watched her in Broadchurch, I'm like, oh yeah, she can nail that. So, unfortunately, I haven't seen a whole lot of the. I'm trying to remember that actor's name, but they have a partnership with Disney Plus now, and I don't know. I haven't really gotten around to watching it because work and kids and Ghostbusters. So I'm laser engraving your favorite logo. Zuck can eat a cold poop, or a liquid cold poop at that. I would say with the pebble ice. I hate pebble ice. It's the worst. Give me an ice cube. Engraving your favorite logo. Is that the Last of the Petty Cash? Because I do love that logo. That could be next. Oh, so I got it wrong. All right, well, don't spoil it too much for me. I'll keep. Oh, I know what it. Oh, I was gonna say before you typed it out. I was like, oh, it's the Blink logo. Crap. You just really like my money, don't you? Well, it goes to Shriner, so I don't mind it too much. Yeah. Mark, do you have any patches left? I haven't been on your stream in a hot minute. Work has been chaos. So, honestly, I should be working on stuff right now, but I'd rather talk to you, my Ghostbusters friends. So that's what I'm doing. Speaking of tech bros, a few. Gotcha. Thank you for stopping in, Shannon. I miss you. Yeah, stay warm out there. Stay safe. So yeah, anyone popping in live or anyone who watches this down the road, reach out to South Shore, reach out to Mark Hagan, get you one of those sweet South Shore Blink-182 patches while they got them. $15 shipped. Profits go to Shriners Hospital. I've got the shirt, I got the sticker, patch coming, and probably gonna get a hat too. As a teen in the early 2000s, yeah, that logo hits me in all the right places. All right. First world problem. Ghostbusters Frost Buddy. I've noticed that if this thing, there we go, now you can see it, is plugged in and you go to put this on, it doesn't want to stay on. Apparently they're making like twisty ones now. Well, Frank's got to get me that hat. Frank's got to get you the hat so I can get the patch. He was in here. I can wait. Or maybe it's an excuse to go to Chicago. We'll drum something up for me to get out there. Wait to get your hat. Like I'm totally cool with Frank got me that hat this summer, and it's January, so I can wait. It's all good. But yeah, maybe I just find an excuse to go to Chicago and just go retrieve it myself. Then you don't have to worry about shipping it at all. I suppose while I'm on here, I should probably plug some dates for the Iowa Ghostbusters. Oh! Ooh, I don't know if he'll want me to spoil that or not. The boss man made a new toy. That's all I'm going to say about it. But he posted it in the Discord, and it's sweet. He has been drumming up a lot of stuff. We have a team meeting, not this weekend, but the weekend after. And he and Kyle are going to be doing a lot of work on the Cadillac. I think it's mostly sanded and it's mostly primed. So it needs painted. It needs wired. The interior needs a lot of work. And also, they've got to do something goofy to get it running. So I think the Olds is going to be being used for a while longer, but the caddy for the Iowa Ghostbusters is ever. Oh my gosh, my daughter just went to sleep. That's why I was so late. Starting a second arm thrower tomorrow. Sweet. Yes, I'm hoping Halloween time, 2026, the Iowa Ghostbusters will have a legitimate Cadillac hearse out and about, which will be cool. I know we've got a Transit that technically isn't an Iowa GB vehicle, but we're thinking about it. I don't have any really fun. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've got a buddy of mine who is, well, actually, like, he's a YouTuber. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, Mark. I have a buddy who's a YouTuber, but he kind of started his creative journey as a comic artist. And he came over last Friday. And we shot the poop and talked about some Ectohawk Doodle ideas that will become stickers hopefully in the near future. So, gotta get designs finalized and whatnot. So, something other than the Ectohawk logo sticker, which I gotta get with Chaz and see where he's at with orders. It would be nice to get some Ectohawk patches out there. But I know he's a busy cat, so. We're also kicking around an idea for a t-shirt that is my logo and the I have a Ghostbusters logo, and the two Mooglies are holding a yellow ribbon, which is pediatric cancer awareness ribbon. And on the back of it, it will say "Bustin' Pediatric Cancer Makes Us Feel Good" and a QR code. And that QR code will take you to the University of Iowa's donation page, where donations are made to Stead Children's Hospital in the name of the Iowa Ghostbusters. That will be exciting, but that's going to be an undertaking. I think we'll probably start off by selling them at conventions. I did, and I like it. Anytime the goes can be involved is a good time. I used to have a Frenchie. For the longest time, I wanted a pug. And actually, when my grandpa died, I was supposed to get some tattoo work done, but the tattoo artist got backed up, and I was a little grumpy about it, and money in my pocket. And my wife, then girlfriend, was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to go to the bar and drink beer and eat chicken wings." And a dozen wings and a few steins of beer later, We were at the pet store, and then about an hour later, we were on our way home with a French bulldog. It was very sobering to be on the side of the interstate with a like pretty new French bulldog puppy. Like, hey, go potty. I'm like, oh yeah, I just bought a dog. Whoops. So, unfortunately, she does not live with us anymore. She loved being the center of attention, and when we had kids, she just could not be that anymore. So, oh, work mom, work mom, how you doing? Work mom's fighting the good fight. I don't like getting political on here, but work mom is 100% fighting the good fight. Kim Reynolds be damned. We're not getting political in here. As you can see, I have a poll open that asks who your favorite Doctor Who is. So it's definitely more of a nerdy conversation than what side of the fence you sit on. I wouldn't worry about it. Petunia is so happy. Um, she has like we know the person that took her, and she is the most spoiled that she's ever been in her entire life. So yeah, I don't feel bad about Petunia not being in her house anymore. And honestly, all those snorts and farts were out there welcome. I'm not sure how I'm still married because I'm sure my wife gets tired of me doing that. So, but yeah, Martha, you missed out. I was talking about potential Ectohawk merch coming down the pike. Some stickers, maybe some patches, and a T-shirt that says "Bustin' Pediatric Cancer makes us feel good." So I've already kind of opened some lines to some folks I know that do the T-shirts. So I don't know. Maybe we get enough merch, and I talked to Mark about getting a shop set up. That'd be cool. Quiet sliver. Martha, did you know that Tom Baker is 92 years old today? My car needs a glow-in-the-dark sticker. I could get you a Iowa Ghostbusters Stead Family Children's Hospital glow-in-the-dark bracelet if you want it. I think I have a few of those floating around still. It's super easy to get a T-Public going. Sweet. Well, let me get some merch together. Figure out what I want to do. All right. Yeah. DM me. I will be on campus soonish. Uh, Kids all tucked in. Evie just fell asleep. Like, I was supposed to start this stream at 9, and I was late because the little stink just would not go to sleep. Eventually, Caitlin could hear my frustration and tagged me out. So I just got the text about 5 minutes ago that she's now asleep. So, but this also means that she's asleep in my bed with my wife. So I don't know if there's going to be room for me or not when I go upstairs. But such is life as the dad. So, Mark, did you order the 84 pack or no? Oh, goodness. So I do think, actually, I'm going to check this while I'm in stream here. As much as I like the old FBs, and that's where I do a lot of my work uh, as a GB, I think. No, I have like 8 packs. I was told to. Yeah, honestly, when I ordered it, and it's like, well, it's not going to hit the credit card until it ships, and that's not till March. So when I found out it was getting delayed till May, I was like, oh, works for me. I am not going to be upset about this. I acted like Zedmore Industries there for a bit last year, and I am quite literally paying the price for it right now. So, hey, okay. YouTube has given me the green light to a live stream, so uh, keep me posted on merch. You know where to find me. Absolutely, Mom. Thank you. I will. I'll ping you on Teams and let you know when I'm going to be on campus next. So my HasLab, the one that's on in the background, that's Agatha, and 84 is going to be Angela, and she's going to be my trophy pack, one that um, is up on the wall for display. I've put too much work into Angela or Agatha to have her sit on the sidelines. Follow us on YouTube. Hey, guess what? I do that right now. Hey, look at that. Subscribe. Are you linking your lives on YouTube to Facebook then, Mark? Because if I could do that, that'd be super cool. Or are you just nabbing the videos and uploading them on YouTube? I know there's software out there that'll do all the things that I want it to do, but this is new to me. I never thought at 39 I'd be live streaming on the internet, but here I am. Try to get some more eyeballs on the Iowa GBs, so nothing wrong with that. Oh, I was gonna share upcoming dates. Let me get the Discord out. Actually, it'll be easier if I just do it up here. Holy smokes, that wind is crazy. I don't think I'm gonna have a back deck gate when it's all said and done. It is bouncing all over the place, and I'm gonna guess that the latch is broken. No, I'm not uploading them for the next day. Gotcha. And that might be what I do too, with all honesty. At least to start with. So the next Iowa IAGB event will be at Cedar Rapids Doubletree Convention Center for the Quad Con. I think there is a paid admission into that, but it's fairly inexpensive. Those Cedar Rapids Quad Con events are very kind to us, so we usually do very well for Steads on that day. It is on Valentine's Day, but hey, what's more romantic than taking your significant other to go see the Iowa GBs at a comic show? I can't think of anything. I'm hoping to be a little more svelte by the time that show starts. In fact, tonight's supper was chicken and broccoli, and before I ate that, I think it was just like chicken. It was a really busy day at work, and like I work right here. I had little time to do much of anything except scream and type angrily on my keyboard. So, as of right now, the 14th is our only February show. We do have a March show, the 7th and 8th, at the inaugural Cedar Falls Comic Con at the Holiday Inn and Suites there in Cedar Falls. I'm excited because The Godfather is going to be there, and I've been told we're at least going to have one day of Papa Shango, so I'm going to have I have a Ghostbusters tramp curling belt with Papa Shingo. Like, I gotta add that picture to my wall. So I need to get some more pictures uh, printed out because I've had a lot of former wrestlers take pictures with me with that belt. Um, right now, I've got Jerry the King Lawler, Buff Bagwell, the Headbangers, uh, Farouk Bradshaw, the APA, Kurt Angle, who just grabbed the belt and signed it, and I didn't have the nuts to tell him not to do that. I wasn't going to argue with the man. And like at first, like we just walked away because we were so shell shocked that he just grabbed the belt, signed it, and took our picture. And I was like, "Wait a minute, I didn't pay for that. I need to go back." So, but I've got a picture with Hornswoggle as well. Sue Young, she spent some time in AEW. She's a really popular indie wrestler. I wanted to get Danhausen in in December, but he couldn't make the QC Toy Show at that con. I love that Danhausen. I think he is the funniest. And he doesn't swear on YouTube, so my kids can watch it too. Actually, I need to sub his Patreon because we're getting ready to send him and his crew some gifts because he sent us a lovely cameo for kids Christmas. They got a Danhausen cameo and some Danhausen masks. So I think I shared the. I'm pretty sure I shared the photo on Facebook. I'll pull it up here in chat so everyone can see it. Because it's cute. Just enough to not show my kid's face. Though, on the last post I did show Mr. Quinn's face a little bit. Trying my best to... There it is. Trying my best to hide them from the public sphere. Was that going to let me do it? Aw, oh, rude. Why won't it let me do that? Sticker emoji, no. Can I share media, please? Bear with me. Second time doing this. No, maybe not. Rats. Oh well. Come through my Facebook page. You'll see two little ones in front of a Christmas tree with Danhausen masks on. So. Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. So. I might cut this one a little short, just because, yeah, I jumped on late and I've got a busy day of work ahead of me, so I need this project to be done. I still haven't worked on the screen share either. Yeah, so I know there's an option for it, and I was getting ready to actually share this monitor, but then I noticed that the graphics card I have on this rig has one HDMI out and the rest are display. And of course the TV has HDMI, and all the monitors that I have available to me either use HDMI or VGA, and I don't have any adapters, so we were up a creek without a paddle. I don't know how far I would have gotten with sharing a monitor that had Doctor Who playing on anyway. So, I think maybe that's why, well, maybe Discord's the ticket, honestly, because I would have more freedom there. And I think I can link a live stream on Discord to, I don't know. I'll play around with it now that I've got the ability to go live on YouTube. I just think I would prefer that platform to this. Though initially I won't reach as many folks, I think. I think as long as I share the crap out of it, we'll be okay. But regardless, fun session, everyone. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Mark, I think you're the last one here. South Shore Ghostbusters, follow him on everything. He still has a few of those South Shore Blink patches. Buy those. Why wouldn't you buy that? It's a cool patch. And if you can't get the patch, go to their store. They've got it on shirts, hats, stickers. or all their other fun stuff. I mean, I just talked about the Blink one, but I've got the Last of the Petty Cash hat that I wear at shows. I love that hat too. So they're cooking up all sorts of good stuff over there. So anyway, we're gonna call it good on this one for now. And I would expect next week's show to be on YouTube, but I will be sure to share links on the old Ecto Hawk page. Good night, Mark. Good night, GB community. I'm gonna try to get some sleep.